You are exhausted. You've been going since 6 a.m. You finally get into bed. Then your brain decides this is a great time to have a staff meeting. Here is the agenda. Everything you didn't finish today. Everything you have to do tomorrow. That conversation from this afternoon that you should have probably handled differently. 2 decisions you have not made yet. And 1 completely hypothetical disaster that has a 3% chance of actually happening. Your body clocked out. Your brain scheduled a board meeting. For a lot of people, this is not just a sleep problem. It is an anxiety pattern. And if you are an ambitious person, your brain has been doing this for so long that it just feels normal. Here's what nobody tells you. Your brain is not broken. It is doing exactly what it's trained to do. It is just doing it at completely the wrong time. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why your mind races at night and give you a practical framework to close the mental office before you ever hit the pillow. When I was managing teams, my days were packed. Whether it was a legal team, a team inside state government, or a team of real estate agents. Decisions, conversations, problems, deadlines. By the time the day was over, I was genuinely exhausted. But the moment I got into bed, my brain had other plans. It was like the second I stopped moving, everything I'd been holding together all day finally had room to come rushing in. Did I handle that situation right? Did that person leave the meeting frustrated? What if that deal falls through? What do I need to get done first tomorrow? What did I forget today? What if I wake up and it's already disaster? And the best part was I was exhausted. I did not want to be awake. I was not choosing this. My brain had just decided that at 11:47 at night, it was time to solve my entire life. That is not rest. That's anxiety clocking in for a second shift. And it will keep doing it until you give your brain a reason to believe the workday is actually over. Here's why this happens. All day long, your brain is managing. It's solving, deciding, tracking, and planning, and holding everything together. There is no space for it to process any of it because there's always something else coming. And then you get into bed, the noise stops, the notifications stop, the demands stop, and your brain finally has quiet. So it does the only thing it knows how to do with all that unfinished business. It starts working on it. Your pillow has become a conference room, and you did not call the meeting. Your brain does not distinguish between a real emergency and the thought of a potential emergency. If you're thinking about a problem, your brain is treating it like a live problem, which means your nervous system stays activated, which means sleep does not come, which means the next day you're running on less and the cycle gets worse. You're not a bad sleeper. You are someone who never officially ended the workday. So your brain is just doing what any responsible employee would do. It is still at the office, waiting for instructions. The problem is not that you care too much. The problem is that your brain has no signal that it's safe to stop. You have to close the office before you get into bed. Otherwise, your brain will try and close it for you all night long. Here's the 5-step framework I call close the office. Do this before bed, not in bed. The goal is to give your brain a proper end of the day so it stops trying to create one at midnight. Step 1, capture the open loops. Grab a notepad or your phone and do a quick brain dump. Everything that's still running in your head. Tasks, decisions, worries, tomorrow's priorities. Write it down, all of it. Your brain has been holding on to all of this because it's afraid if it lets go, it'll lose it. Once it is on paper or in your phone, it can let go. Step 2, separate real tasks from fake emergencies. Look at your list and ask one question. Is this something I can actually act on tonight? If yes, handle it or add it to tomorrow's list with a specific time. If no, it's a fake emergency. If it feels urgent, it is not. Label it and leave it. Step 3, park tomorrow's problems. Write down the 3 most important things you need to do tomorrow in order of priority. That is it. 3 things. Your brain will stop trying to hold tomorrow together once it knows tomorrow already has a plan. Step 4, create a shutdown cue. This is a small ritual you do every single night to tell your brain that the workday is over. Close your laptop. Say out loud, office closed. Make yourself a cup of tea. Whatever it is, it has to be consistent and it has to mean something to you. You are training your nervous system to recognize the end of the day. Right now, it does not have one. Step 5, redirect into something calm. Not your phone, not the news, not anything that requires a decision or spikes your adrenaline. Read something boring. Do light stretching. Watch something you've already seen. And if something is still stuck in your head after all of that, even if you're already in bed, grab your phone and jot it down. That is it. You're not journaling. You're just telling your brain it does not have to keep holding on to it. That one thing alone has saved me more nights than I can count. The goal is not to force sleep. The goal is to give your brain a reason to believe the day is actually over. Do that consistently and sleep starts to come on its own. By the way, I'm Vinnie Merz, a high-performance anxiety coach. I help ambitious professionals stop anxiety from sabotaging their success, their confidence, and their peace of mind. If you recognize yourself in any of this, it is not a coincidence. High performers carry a lot, and most of them have never been taught to actually just put it down at the end of the day. This is not a character flaw. This is just a missing skill. You are allowed to rest. You built something worth protecting, and running it into the ground at night is not protecting it. Taking care of your sleep is not laziness. It's one of the highest leverage things you can do for your performance, clarity, and mental health. If the nighttime spiral is just one piece of something bigger that is affecting your work, your confidence, or your ability to perform the way you know you can, that is exactly what my 30-minute strategy session is for. It is a clarity and fit conversation. We identify what's keeping you stuck, what your goals actually are, and whether my coaching process is the right fit for you. No pressure, no fluff. Link is below. If this helped you, subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Friday with tools to help you take back control. No fluff, no theory, just what actually works. Your brain is not the problem. It just needs you to close the office before you go to bed.